So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Foden. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Bastoni getting this one clear. Carlos Augusto. That is good strength. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bastoni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he lines up a cross. First quarter of an hour gone. Fratesi. Still goalless. Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through! Çalhanoğlu. And it's Darmian. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. De Bruyne is there to clear. Foden. And that is out of play. Ake. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Zielinski. Darmian. Fratesi. Thuram. He's tried one! Darmian puts them all in. Foden. Bastoni makes the interception. Half an hour played now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that is asking for trouble! Lovely feet. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Foden plays it short. Foden. And it's Kovacic. Chance to... Now the finish! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Carlos Augusto. He has found the way through. Zielinski. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Haaland. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Thuram! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. This is promising. He's in here! Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution on the field. Number 47.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
On the field is
so the first half brought no goals.
Savinho. Substitution in progress.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Distributed tidily. And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Frattesi. De Bruyne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Substitution.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Asllani. Goalless still, and neither side really getting onto the front foot. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and nicely intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Darmian.
The attendance for this
Inter
match
Milan
was
have a free kick.
71,649.
And here's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Asllani. Zielinski. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Passing nice and neat. No, again, there's no way through.
Might want to be careful there.
DiMarco. Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Inter Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Coming on the field, number 10, Grealish. Number 27.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And very quickly, the substitute has a go! Out of play for a goal kick. Dumfries, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Haaland. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's played him through. Back on Martinez! DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. Asllani.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good ball! But he's gone backward here. Passes, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
contact has been indicated.
Asllani. Now it's Martinez. Barella! Barella! Stones clears it away. Grealish. Nachis Nunes. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Liverpool finding their passes. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's played him through. Acerbi gets over and intercepts. Spread it left. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward.
Martinez! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Can he finish? Dumfries. Here's Zielinski. Oh, and he's through the middle. Konate gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gravenberg. Looking for the run. Diaz. Çalhanoğlu. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zielinski. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Diaz. He is through here. Barella. Zielinski. Barella. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Çalhanoğlu gets his final warning. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a goal kick. DiMarco. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Chiesa. Nice control. Nunez, there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Martinez. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Encourage the great hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. That's just playing it safe and simple.
DiMarco. Thuram gets flagged offside. Gravenberg, passing is crisp and sharp. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. Looking for options for movement. He rises! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dumfries. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the first half is done. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Chiesa. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's an excellent interception. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. He can run onto that. And here's Nunez. Now it's Diaz. And that is a little undercooked. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Barella. DiMarco. Barella. Dumfries. 2 assists to his credit already. Can he put it away? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Dumfries. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Time and again they are repelled. Robertson pokes it out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Soboslai. Number 7.
It's a good spell of possession,
Luis
this.
Diaz. Coming on the field, number 18.
Lovely feet.
Gakpo. Number 11.
DiMarco stood his ground strongly.
Substitution.
And the shot! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mkhitaryan. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's hoisted clear. 75 minutes played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Martinez. And Martinez! Mkhitaryan! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. DiMarco. Works it forward. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Inter Milan have their second corner now. McAllister is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Chiesa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mkhitaryan. Acerbi. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he welcomes it in. That's a decent clearance. McAllister. That's Chiesa. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Nunez. Pinches it off him. Mkhitaryan. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Thuram. DiMarco. Martinez. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and
Fellow
only one
attendees,
winner,
this
Peter.
is
The
a
players
lost
didn't show enough
children
togetherness,
announcement.
and it was
Would the
weak
father
throughout.
of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his
All
way
that remains
to
for
the
me
information
is
centre?
to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Matheus Nunes bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning...
Matheus Nunes! Has fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Foden.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, they can break here. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Dumfries. Ashlani. Passes short and sharp. Dumfries. That's tidy. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Calhanoglu. DiMarco.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ah, such a clever touch. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. DiMarco. Oh, that's delightful. And it's played into the middle. That's not going. And the shot! Goal! Inter! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit...
Has a goal! He can get that clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Martinez! Just sails past the upright.
Martinez probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Interesting ball. No, that's been intercepted. Zielinski. Ashlani. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Cleared away. Dumfries could try cutting inside here. He gets big. In he goes again. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Calhanoglu, DiMarco. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That was always going to be the keeper's. Martinez. Dumfries. Rodri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He won't be happy with that one.
Foden.
DiMarco. Calhanoglu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. DiMarco. And Aslani. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Martinez might just make this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Calhanoglu. Dumfries.
Foden.
Matheus Nunes. Defending was strong and firm. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had a shot! And he'll shoot here! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 26.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Number 11.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Substitution in progress.
Bob. Foot in. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Aslani. Ake gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that's a good ball. Now it's... And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him
We
is
have ourselves a
number
real
24.
game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Taremi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has been cut short. Fratesi. Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Fratesi. Thuram. DiMarco. And Aslani. Bob, looking understandably energised after his goal. Doku, brilliantly cut out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
There's the shot! Dumfries. Mkhitaryan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fratesi. Gets his head to it! Oh, just couldn't turn it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Played through for the wide man, Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like...
Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mane. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's picked out the run. Oh, this is a great... Højlund! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Tavares. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Mane.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Casemiro. It's Casemiro! In he goes again! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Højlund! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Alvarez! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, perfectly measured that. McGinn, driving forward. Oh, that was vital.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Saka. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! And he hits the net!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that was very necessary. Out for a throw. And here's Mbappe. And that is masterful defending. Saka. Pulisic. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
That's going in strongly.
Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Has been indicated.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Casemiro. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Thailand get the second half going. That's a little off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mane.
Balde really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he gets rid in a hurry. McGinn. Hernandez. Zubimendi. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Pulisic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position. Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fermin. And he's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely aimed pass. Casemiro. Pulisic. And that's been intercepted. Zubimendi. Balde. Chance here to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Now Zubimendi. Fermin. Played back in. Hits one! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, McGinn. Coming on the field, number 5.
And he's managed to get free.
McKennie. Substitution.
Mbappe. Now the finish! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, and Martinez! Now it's Lucas and one more try! They've got to be quick to recover this. McKennie.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. McKennie. Lucas Paqueta. Martinelli. McKennie. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the counter is on. Gabriel Jesus has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line.
Decent hit! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And that's gone loose. And here's Alvarez. Thailand have reclaimed it, and he's in on goal. Has a go! There's the header. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Martinez. McKennie. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's... And the keeper's given it away. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Minute has been indicated.
He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Gabriel Jesus. Lucas Paqueta. No, that was never going to make it. McKennie. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. McKennie. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Martinelli. Lucas Paqueta. And that's that. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
You